Today's edition of The Law and You, we have a question featuring a police officer who was actually hit in his car. We're going to talk about that with attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Saramboli with The Law and You. Gentlemen, welcome to the show today.
What do you think, Greg?
Can't wait. Let's go.
You guys got a little more enthusiasm here for a question. We've got to help out Walter in Nanticoke here. He's a police officer, and he was hit by a drunk driver while in a police car. Now, this guy has no insurance. The police officer carries uninsured motorist coverage, and my company is telling me that I can't recover even though I pay for this coverage. What can I do? What can this police officer do in this situation?
Walter, unfortunately nothing, and I'll tell you exactly why. Because a little bit over 2 years ago, the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania ruled in favor of big insurance over first responders, and quite frankly, it's disgusting. It's called the household exclusion, and people like you, first responders, police officers, firefighters, ambulance crew, you cannot go to your own automobile coverage, even though you pay for it, and make a recovery under or uninsured motorist coverage because of that valid exclusion. It is absolutely unconscionable that the Supreme Court did this, and we've been urging people to call their legislatures because at this point, that's the only way that this law can change.
Right, and I've handled quite a few of these cases where we represent police officers, and what happens is they get in a situation where there really is nothing to recover. They have a workers' compensation claim, but the guy who hit him, there's no liability. Then there's no underinsured motorist coverage generally in the cruiser, and then their own personal policy they can't get to. So it's appalling. And so you meet with these police officers who are out there protecting us, and they don't have this coverage. It's crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty awful situation.
Of all the people who you want to protect.
Yeah, that do so much to help the community out. Yeah. Guys, for our viewers that may be in this situation, maybe a first responder who does get hit in the line of duty and they need your help, what can they do?
Well, they definitely can reach out and call us at 570-714-HURT. They can see us on the web at 714hurt.com. Because this is something that these police officers really need to know about.
They do, and I actually wrote an article about it, and it was in the Times Leader and the Citizen's Voice. We'll repost the article on our Facebook page, and call your legislator, call your reps, call your state senators, because there has been a movement on some legislation, but it's stalled.
All right, attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Saramboli, thanks so much. We'll catch you again next time.
You got it. Okay.
Don't forget to get your question featured on the show. It's pahomepage.com, or give us a call on the hotline.